Alright, so here we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen and others. My name is SilentJoker45, and we're gonna collect the orbs to say that's the end of the game, and to me to say thanks for Toy for Bots for the memories. So these areas I do not know at all. World areas and their levels, and that was about it. I think the one time, if memory does serve me more correctly now, more than ever,
the same since our magic fountain shut off. It sure would help if you could.
is that I only made to the winter area once, and then it was like, it was either, I had to go to bed, or it was just like, well, that's it, I gotta do something else, so. And you gotta remember that I just could not, like, for whatever reason, the PS2 could not save game files. If anybody would tell me exactly what the hell happened, why I couldn't, I would have been like, no, I wish I had you as a friend, so you could tell me, like, how to save the game correctly, and just be kind of be happy. So we're gonna do some of the final areas of the game. Hopefully these aren't too as long, and then I can just get back to playing Final Fantasy 16. I said I would finish before 16 came out. Close! I was close. I was close to that, but again, I like this game. I like the original trilogy so much that I'm like, I'm gonna finish it now. Let's finish it, get it done, get it over with, and have to worry about it again. They're not. Now, of course, if you're like me and everyone else, we always kept wondering that, why is there never a good Spyro game after the Insomniac trilogy? It could be a lot of things. Well, the reason why. Oh yeah. I wish I could fix the chat right now, but yeah, I saw that in DM group that you saw the Mario movie. Pretty good movie. Pretty good. I mean, I would always love to see a brand new HD Spyro game. Just come on, just do it. Or if they would, if someone out there remasters A Hero's Tale, please, because that is actually a pretty good game. Even if people are like, but it doesn't do anything that different. Like, sometimes that is a good argument, but other times it's like, you know what? If they can fix the quality of life improvements of that game and just make it better. Then again, in my opinion, as I would like to say, that you could have yourself a solid Spyro game. Now, probably would say, what about the games that Chrome's made? I would like to see one of them come back to see if it would be good. But then again, you gotta remember they also hired Hollywood stars. So, yeah, if you wonder that kind of like the more modern PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 titles, those titles, they did hire Hollywood actors, so you had yourself like David Spade was Sparks, you had hold on a second, Gary Oldman as Red, which is perfectly casted in my opinion, and then you had yourself Elijah Wood as Spyro. So that's up for contracts, up for a good solid debate if you could or could not get those actors back, also depending on busy schedule. I don't think Elijah Wood is doing that much, honestly. So maybe he could come back, but unless you got to recast the cast, then that is fine. No big deal. But those games have always been received very differently. They got the trilogy, but that's one thing. Are they any good? I have not played any of them, so I would have zero idea if they were really good. But if you told me that Gary Oldman was Red for a Spyro animation show or film, I would say, holy crap, sign me up. So that's kind of the reason why as well. So, but again, I would love to see a new Spyro game. If God knows if the deal goes through. Yeah, I saw in the DM group. Come on. But the third game is obviously the best of the Spyro games. Better worlds, great music, still great music, an all-star cast of characters that are just so flipping amazing that it's a holds a good place in my heart. And the only one that I ever truly did get close to finishing, because I actually did some of those levels as a kid. But then it's like you need 100 eggs to the final boss. I'm like, oh my goodness. Alright, let's go up. Oh, wait, what's that? Nope, just front. Alright, up we go. What's this one over here?
What? Oh, I must have dozed off there. Golly, looks like I let the fountain switch off. Here, take this orb and, don't mention my little nap to Hydra, okay?
What? Okay, you know what? Okay, that's funny. That is funny to me. Okay, that was simple yet basic, yeah, but it's also effective. I think people need to understand good comedy doesn't always have to be really, really hard. Sometimes the most simplest things can get you a reaction. Like I had a great joke. I had a great joke for Spider-Verse. For Across the Spider-Verse. I was at the opening night at the theater with my friend, and the crowd is laughing at the good jokes so far. But if you get to the whole meme of, I created you created me. Spider-Man, why did you create that guy? I didn't. He's talking crazy. I am your nemesis. And Spot is about to, doing his villain monologue. He's about to attack Spider-Man. When he accidentally kicks himself in the butt, falls in the hole, I literally said this as a great comment at that time, at that moment. I was like, ooh, so close. And the crowd bursted out laughing. I'm like, thank you. It was a great joke at the right time. Simple yet effective. So me getting an orb like that, I'm like, okay, that was simple yet effective. Oh, almost got it. Okay, can't go that way. Roll it around go the other way now. Aha. So me. Ah. Yeah, I see you.
Spyro, a friendly face. A bunch of rotten thieves have stolen my spark plugs and I'm stuck here. Please get the 4 plugs back.
Oh! Ah. I'm like, what the heck was I supposed to go? Alright, let's see where we go. Alright, definitely. My only complaint about the Mario movie, I needed more interactions with the cast. I wanted more interactions with everybody. Wait, what the heck? Oh. That was my only complaint with the Mario movie. I loved everyone. I wanted more interactions. Get over here. Oh my goodness. Come on. One. I just gotta say, where are the other two? Or the other three, I should say. Must be on the other side. If I can get over there. Oh, just for decorations.
Please get the...
You gotta be around the area, so let's see. There's that guy. What? I'm like, you're joking. Oh, there he is! There he is! Oh, you went reverse on me. Come on. There's one. There's another one. Okay, come on. Oh my god. What the hell? What in the... This cannot... Oh my... Jesus Christ.
Woohoo! I'm back in business. Here-
Okay, where to next? They can't be all of them, can they? Oh, we're just missing the other one. I'll find my own time. So here we go. You're home. Alright, so let's go over here now. Yeah, for some odd reason they add collision course. For some odd reason.
I used to be one of Avalar's most powerful magicians, until that big warlock over there stole my wand. He and his friends have...
like this level so far. Hey, what's going on over
I'm a
here?
secret agent. I'm going to my secret hideout. Only members of my secret club are allowed to go there. I'm not leaving unless you hide behind that tree so you can't see me.
Come on, Agent Zero, you were programmed back with the low depth of field. Oh crap! Try again. Did you just charge right in? What the heck?
I'm too fast for anyone to follow. No one will ever find my hideout. I'm not leaving unless you wait. What? You managed to get here without following me? You must be a member of my secret club after all. Here, take this secret decoder. It will allow us to send secret messages.
Alright, that was kind of fun. As a kid, I might like that. Or a kid, I might be frustrating myself. 39. See what else we got. Oh wait, that's right. Did I get that? Yeah, I got it. Again, I'm not trying to go for 100%. I'm just trying to have fun as I would as if I was a kid again. And honestly, I've been enjoying the Reignite trilogy. Years ago, I did 3, tried to do 1, got halfway through 1. Never really finished 2 as a kid. I almost did finish 1 as a kid, and heck, even like the second game, like the third game, we got close enough to finishing it. Just didn't have the courage to, you know, finish it all completely, get that all down, good old 100% at the end. I think that's something that even more as an adult you start to more notice now, is that how many games are you completing versus not completing, how many games do you have left to air quote finish, and it does show a lot, honestly.
Spyro. You have...
For me as an adult, there's some games I've started.
Listen carefully, Spyro. If you want to get back to your homeworld, hold that orb and recite the...
And to truly finish them all, it definitely does show, in my opinion. Sometimes I don't have the time to do it, or other times it's like, love to finish them all, but just can't.
Our mystical bell tower. This super...
Ooh, where am I going? I thought that was a fly. That is my mistake. But the bells are somewhere.
Our mystical bell towers have been overrun by trolls, and the bells haven't... This super freeze power-up will chill out the trolls, but we really need the bell...
Oh, I see. Just gotta freeze them.
I suppose you want an orb for do...
There we go.
Thanks.
That one not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, the irony. Nothing up here. Okay. So here we go. Look out!
Huh? Uh-oh.
Gonna need a bigger gun.
Howdy, Spyro. These here pests have infested our farm. Could you find the time to find your way over?
A little bit of game logic right there. Ah. No, I'm not quite yet. Oop. Sheep. Don't want to do that again.
These darn bugs are making a joke of my expensive robots.
Oh, that was easy.
Are safe.
Right as I get him, I die. Or not. Yep.
Way to go, Spyro! I used to drive my truck.
Ah! Oh! I did not see that coming. Ow! So this is like the rock one, but instead longer, but not quite as annoying. Dad, jump! Ah. That was my fault. One more time. Oh, you... Right. I was right there, too. Alright, fourth and final turn. Try. If I don't get it, I'm gonna be mad at myself. I'll be very mad at myself if I don't get this in the fourth and final try. Yep. Got it.
A fine piece of steering that was. Oh! Hey, hey!
Alright, let's see this joke. Wasn't too bad, actually. Still there, Fire King? God, this world theme is so awesome.
All right, Spyro. Now that you've got the orbs, Ripto's demise is only moments away, right?
Well, let's do the final world. Oh, didn't mean for that to happen. And then I'll do it. Let's do the final level, and then we'll do Ripto's. How long has it been? Alright, this is like the final level, I think, of the area. I think that's over here, unless it's just Speedway.
I can see you've learned the value of orbs.
Metropolis. Oh, please don't tell me this is Speedway. If this is Speedway, I'm out of here. It's not! What? That is so bizarre.
This insurrection from the farms has got quite out of hand. We need someone to restore order.
Oh.
With all the budget cuts. I always say there is no
Oh, okay. Oh.
As you can see, the ox is very tough.
Oh, that's how I'm supposed to do it. That was easy.
Excellent.
That was easy. That was easy. I like that. I mean, again, as I keep on saying, they have stated it was like, yeah, it was back in G4, back when G4 was good and relevant. They basically said that they did get a bunch of emails saying that, emails saying that parents are playing the game more than their kids because they really like the mini games. We go. Bravo! Never gets old.
Spyro, I heard you were coming. Thank you for your effort. It's a first for Avalar, a combination power-up. Thank goodness you're here.
Sheep. Where's Wilfred? What do you need on the mouse? Oh, come on, there's only 3. Thank you.
I knew it. Those first sheep sent out a distress.
Alright, time to end this little game. And to say thank you for the memories, Insomniac, and most importantly, Toys for Bob. Alright, now get back to playing the game that I was originally playing. Let's go to guidebook. Yeah, there's not much here, really. Thankfully, it's a mercy sparing. Oh, besides from this one, of course, that gets you to Dragon Shore. But you need all the gems to do it, if I remember correctly. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. To Ripto's Arena. Thank you, Cassandra Lee Morris. Let's end this little game. It's I Hate Dragons. Look at the sheep. They're like, oh.
Come back here, you useless animals!
Hey, Shorty, maybe I can help.
What? You again?
Yup. If you want to test that power crystal, why don't you try it on me? I'll stand still, I promise.
I like that idea. Dragon, you've just sealed your fate.
I kind of miss Tom's old voice for Spyro. His old voice for Spyro was pretty good. But that's just me. I happy that Tom Kenny came back. Just like his older voice for Spyro better. But
Spyro, we want to help you fight Ripto. Elora is using the orbs you collected to store power-up energy. Hunter will throw the powered-up orbs to you as they become ready. Even as we speak, the professor is
so basically what you get is fire, like the combinations. Once you get 3 orbs, you're good to go. 1. So even as you collect them, Nastic Norg can get them as well. If he gets 3, you're in trouble. Fire, fire. Come on, give me fire, baby. Ice. Charge. Uh-oh. 1. 2. Make it rain, baby, make it rain. Ah! Uh-oh. Game over. Hey, I called hacks. Uh-oh. I do not know how that happened, but that was pretty sweet. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. One. Two. Oh, the pterodactyl one. I think this one's unlimited, I think. Yeah, it is. Oh! Ah, you fried me. Don't know exactly where to start me if we gotta do it all over again. Oh, I gotta do it all over again? Oh my god, where was the sheep earlier when I needed it? Hey, stop giving to him. Oh, that's a cool one. Probably something that doesn't end. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if we can get it this time. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where's he? Where's he at? Where'd he go? There he is. And that's it. Guy.
Hey!
I don't think we could ever thank you enough, Spyro. I suppose you have to go now?
Yeah, I better. They'll be missing me in the Dragon Worlds, and I've still got a vacation to take. I need it more than ever now.
Before you go, I think that Moneybags has something he wants to give you.
I most certainly do not.
Hunter? Spyro, Moneybags is very sorry that he made you pay so much on your way through Avalar. We want you to keep the gems as a reward for helping us.
Wow, thanks. Sparks, can you grab them?
Let me just type in the new coordinates and there. Spyro, you can now go to Dragon Shores.
Hey, why don't you guys come with me? I bet you could use a holiday.
I'm afraid we can't, Spyro. Ripto may be gone, but he caused a lot of damage during his short stay. We'll be cleaning up for weeks. Just remember, though, that you can always get back to Avalar from Dragon Shores if you want to visit.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
she like
Come on,
it
Sparks,
was
we
always
got a lot
hinted
of
at that
vacation
she
to catch
like
up on.
she very well she does have a crush on him, and as you could clearly tell in the third game for Insomniac. But yeah, finally. I did it. All three mainline games completed. Not at 100%, but just the way I remember as a kid playing them. And I gotta say, if I'm really... Yeah, you need like 8,055. So I'm about to turn off the sound for a second. Turn that all the way down. Yeah, I'm about to say this is your bonus stage area if you in case you want to get to... Because you're not gonna go into Dragon Shore. I'm almost there for the gems anyways. Is to simply remind you is that this was fun. that this was absolutely fun to play as a kid, as an adult now. This is still fun to play. Why is that? Because this is Spyro. This was Insomniac before they did Ratchet and Clank. Their Dark Horse was their Doom clone that everyone was trying to take down Doom. Everyone wanted, to be the next id. But, there's Spyro, and how the game came to be was pretty awesome. And sure, that first game wasn't as successful in America, but in Europe, it was successful. But as they said in that G4 interview, that as more time passed on, the good word of mouth spreads around, and it's like people start to play the game. People start to play the game, they start to pick it up, give it to their kids for Christmas, and there you go. You have a very successful game and a fairy tale ending. But at that same time, how do you improve the second game? You improve upon everything from the first game suffer from. The very first game, as I'm gonna tell you, pretty much suffer from not having the little glide button that you have, just to hover down. The levels are long enough, but it also felt very tedious near I would say by the time we got to the third world areas and their levels that are like, okay, this is fun still. Are we at the end? Then get to the fourth area. It's like, oh my god, no, no, no. You kept saying no, no. That's what I remember as a kid. I'm just like, no. How is this possible? All right, keep on going. But then again, as I got closer, I'm like, oh my goodness. I said I was done. I said I was done. I was like, no, I am done with that level. I said, no, I'm done with this. And then, like, the fifth level, the fifth area, I'm like, yeah, you're pretty much at the end of that one. Just go on through like I did. And then with game number one, and then you're at Ripto. But it was like oh my goodness. I just said no. I was done. I was done. And like I didn't want to be done, but I was like I was done playing that game. I was like, just get me out of here, man. I was like, Sharon, get me out of here, please. Because I just didn't want to play it no more. I was like, I don't want to play it. I was like, I don't want to play it no more. I don't want to play it no more. Well, yeah, that's what it felt like. Two, improve upon everything you want to be. Levels that are shorter, sweet, to the point, but very fun with the little gags for the opening and ending. Fun, very fun mini games too, just obnoxious ones that, you know what, they work. I'm not gonna lie, they work still, but they were very fun mini games to play. But as we all kept saying, that this was just a fun game to play, very much fun to play. Then I absolutely loved it. Fun to play. Also, the jokes were better around. We had better villains to fight than just random mobs, and that were just either bigger that you could beat or Mast ignoring himself. So the mini bosses were fun here. So the bosses were fun here to truly play. But in total, it's really game number three that's like take everything you learn from one and two, and just make the best damn Spyro game ever. Better menu games, fun characters to play as even though they were like air quotes optional characters for you to play as, but you still needed to play them if you want to get your dragon eggs and to get to the end levels. And I'm like, oh my goodness, they were so much fun to play as, and just a wonderful experience that I kept saying it was wonderful to play those characters that I very much remembered all those years ago, and then just replaying nostalgia, nostalgic. I don't care what anyone says. It was a fun game to play, honestly. And Insomniac, they left Spyro, created Ratchet and Clank, Resistance, Marvel Spider-Man, and I have to say that it is sad to see a childhood game of mine that I hold dearly to my heart. Those PS1 games were PS1, but they had their charm. And looking at the HD at this reignited collection, I'm like, I'm just taking back to my childhood. You know, great levels. Whenever we're at a new level for our friends, or even like myself, or we were always like, "Ooh, what's this level over here? Let's go over there," and be like, "Hey, this is what I found," or like because again, you're kids, and this is just so much fun to play. There was like nothing stopping you from being like on, as the old saying goes, on top of the world. Like you were like on top of the world with Spyro. It was just such a fun game to play. And to me, it's sad that Spyro never just became a slump. Just something happened to Spyro. You know, the Hogwarts, not the Hogwarts, the Harry Potter team that did Chamber of Secrets. They did have the license for the game, but the game that we got was Day of the no the dumb Dragonfly one that nobody really likes, and everyone who's played it, they're like, this is not very good. They said everyone's literally said what happened to Spyro, and there's a great video that you can literally watch that tells you this is what happened to Spyro when the making of during the making of the fourth game. And apparently, the alleged plan was that it was gonna be darker, mature, the edge era of the early 2000 to mid 2000 video games. Supposed to be Ripto and Nasty Ignore that get together, but like, let's team up and take down Spyro in more of this cyberpunk style universe. I'm like, oh my goodness, that sounds awesome to play as right now. But due to deadlines that Universal slash Viacom had, and them restarting the project with the damn Dragonfly game, it's no wonder that one is considered to be the black sheep of the family. It's not very good, very poorly made, and rushed out the door to meet the holiday deadline. Compared to Heroes Terror, where they definitely did learn their lesson, and they literally said that don't make the same mistake as, the Hero the Dragonfly. So, it's like, no wonder why that game's better, but some people are just like, yeah, but it didn't do too much. It didn't do too much. It didn't do much, but it's like, I'll take that over, I'll take Heroes Terror over Dragonfly any day. Now, Spyro does have his Game Boy games, but I only have one of them. I honestly thought it was alright for a Game Boy title, but with me constantly restarting and my friends restarting as well, I'm like, come on, really? I was getting close to being done with this game, not being done. I kind of just looked up the ending online later on in life, I'm like, and I was like, oh, okay then. So that's the game right there. That was the game. So I wasn't very fun of it. Wasn't a big fan of it. I don't think I ever will be a fan of that game. He did have a team up with Crash at one point. I would like to say at least that one was more reasonable. But at the same time, I'm also here to say that, you know what, it was alright. Wasn't looking for anything too special with that. Like, where are the gems? I don't want to do that one. Let's go to, but yeah, that was one thing. Yeah, the Chrome trilogy games. Again, I haven't played them, so if I did play them, I'll give you my honest opinion. But the fact they got like 3 big stars in that game, and it kind of rebooted Spyro in some way, in their weird way, it was alright. And then you have Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure, which Skylanders is Skylanders. I know a lot of people who do like the Skylander games, who still have all the figures. So, at least in my opinion, that's something that I can say at least Spyro was in it. But then again, at the same time, Spyro deserves better. And I think Bowser Toys, if they were given the chance to do a Spyro game, I think they would have nailed it out of the park. I think it would be fantastic. But we all knew what happened to Bowser Toys. Damn you, darn you, Activision, for just absorbing them into Infinity War, and I'll never give myself a good Spyro game. I think that's the sad thing for Spyro. Spyro had a good remastered trilogy that we all love, that we all praise Activision and Toys for Bob, saying, "Good job, you done good. Now don't be greedy." And then they became greedy. They became greedy. They made me lose my favorite game of all time as a kid. And here I am just going, no, are you serious? I get to lose one of my favorite games. Again, it's the same thing with Sly Cooper with uh Sucker Punch, which they stated in like in a release in an email. I wouldn't even say an email. It was a statement saying that all the updates for Ghost of Tsushima done. They're gonna move on to the next project, and everyone was really much hoping. We were really hoping and saying that please, please, please announce something for Sly Cooper, anything from Infamous. We'll take it. We'll love you. That's what all of us we were saying, that we wanted something from these games, because Sly Cooper was hinted at multiple different times in the infamous Second Son. Delson's ringtone is literally the main theme for Zanzibar, for Sly Cooper, A Thieves in Time. So that's what we were all really hoping for. That please, please, something for Sly Cooper, and even in Ghost of Tsushima, it's not like they forgot about Sly Cooper or anything. There was even a trophy for the Cooper clan family armor, that if you got this Sly Cooper armor, equipped it on, you literally got the achievement. That's like, oh my god, they haven't forgotten their roots. Maybe something Sly Cooper related might happen. They might announce it at a Sony's press conference or a Studio Play, to be like, Spyro's coming back, an HD collection for PS4, PS5. That would be so amazing. Keep it stylized. And then you have to go break the mood, saying that they don't have time for Sly Cooper. There's like no plan to Sly Cooper. There's no plans from us. Even Infamous had like, you had Delson's headband, which I felt like, okay, that was pretty cool to have Delson's headband on. And I felt like, come on, show me something from Infamous, something from Sly Cooper. And even Sony stated that, was it after Second Son or before Second Son came out? They had a statement saying that, you're saying that that Infamous is an important IP to Sony. I'm like, okay, Sony, show me what you got. Someone please. But then someone's got to have a smug little reaction saying that you're not really thinking about this straight, saying that, well, they say they don't have time for, like, but they haven't even given out the IPs to another company. That could just be NDA saying that, well, we're not working on it, but that doesn't mean anyone else. But they literally stay straight to sit up and point saying that, no, there's no one's working on a game. No one's working on the Sly Cooper IP. No one's working on an Infamous IP. So pretty much like Infamous, hell, not even Resistance. Even Resistance, like, Resistance off the sidelines right now. The third game was the best game, in my opinion, next to game number one. But it's like, come on, man. Like, your fans, who they all love you for, that, we gave you our support over the years. They want something from these IPs. We want something from Sly Cooper to be like, just to say that, hey, we haven't forgotten about you guys. Just something simple like that could make me be happy, saying that an HD collection doesn't have to be you guys working on it. It could literally, I can literally say it right now. It could literally be, if you gave the collection to Blue Point Games, I would be happy. I would be happy. I wouldn't have to be mad. I wouldn't have to be here standing going like, oh my god, what happened to Sly Cooper? Where's the games? Where's like anything really? But instead I am here wondering about the game and going like, what happened to my game? I have to go like, what happened to my game? What happened to my IP? So that's a bummer. We're never gonna get ourselves another Sly Cooper game because Activision, and but unless Microsoft can get that deal closed and deal, and then possibly say that okay, let's create ourselves a Sly Cooper, a new Spyro IP. It's fine, but I'm never gonna get it, and that's a sad thing. But as of right now, because I've been, don't want that one. But as for me right now, I'm about to say that, you know what? I'm happy with what I got with. I got my HD collection, I got to relive my childhood, and I'm about to say that's all I need right now. I got to relive my childhood. I think this HD collection is a good, solid 8 to 9 out of 10. It's honestly fun. There's so much fun to have with this, to relive the nostalgic values, to go back and replay all the games from start to finish now. I think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful that a game like this can prove to these massive corporations saying that people want their mascot's title back. We want Spyro. We want Sly Cooper. Ratchet Clank is still going strong, but that's Ratchet and Clank. And I think a good thing that someone pointed out that I think Ratchet's story is pretty much wrapped up right now. Like, what more can you do with Ratchet? Angela is definitely the next and safest bet to go to, and it's Angela, and I love uh, Jennifer Hale. I love her a lot. She was a great pick for Rivet, and I think that that's fine. As the next Wombat to see where she goes, where she goes for their story, and I think Ratchet and Clank, they're all it's done. Like you told all the stories you can. The question, I think they've got their question, they got their answer, they got their new, they literally got the new Wombat ready to go. So we'll see that. But it's not that's Insomniac. Uh, no one knows what Insomniac's. Well, that's Insomniac, but until then, they got to work on. They're working on Marvel Spider-Man PS5. Marvel Spider-Man 2, the Wolverine title, and then probably Ratchet and Clank again. But again, it's like we are never ever gonna see like from all these other companies. They're smaller IPs. There's IPs that kind of started off the company. Is that we'll never see them again. We'll never see Spyro again because Activision, and not to mention most importantly, Activision kind of screwed over, air quotes, exactly the franchise that everyone liked them for. They screwed over Skylanders. Skylanders kept yearly releasing, and it's like, no one's buying the games, and they wonder why no one buys the Skylander games anymore. They just kept coming out constantly. They just kept coming out constantly, and it was like that was it. It was like that was it. That was the end. It was like that was it. That was the end. So Sly Cooper just been trapped and dormant. I would love to play a Sly Cooper game, but I can't get one because 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 goddamn, for whatever reason, Sucker Punch is like no. It's like Sucker Punch is like too bad you ain't getting your. It's like well that's damn too bad you're not getting. It's like you're not getting your Sly Cooper game. I'm like, I want my Sly Cooper game back so I can relive my childhood again, like Spyro just did, and just come on, it's time to finish the story. Like what happened? 3 was the perfect send off, but it's time to finish the story. We need to finish the story, but instead I can't get it because apparently to the company they're just too busy working on things. But in the end, I'm done rambling. I think this game's an 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 game. Everyone gets what they want with this game. Go play it if you haven't. Just just to tell greedy Activision over there, and then Microsoft to please, make another goddamn game, please. Because I would love to see another game from Spyro, a true Spyro game that can rival Insomniac, or in my opinion, just remaster a Hero's Tale, please. Because I love a Hero's Tale, even though that's not everyone's favorite game. I love a Hero's Tale, so please make it happen. Thanks for the memory, Spyro. It was good memories.